Are you thinking about purchasing a home maybe 6 months, a year down the road, and you just want to understand exactly what steps you need to take now to make it super smooth when you actually decide to take that step of starting to look for homes? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to break down the 4 things you should do right now to get ready to buy a home 6 months or a year in the future. Hey, my name's Jeremy Goodrich. I'm the owner of Shine Insurance Agency and your host on the Shine Insurance YouTube channel. On this channel, we address 3 things. We address buying a new home, insurance of all kinds, and being a business owner. Why do we address those 3 things? Well, it's really simple. We answer questions about all 3 every day for our clients. And so we thought we'd create a channel where we answer those questions for you too. If that's something you think you're into, definitely subscribe below. We'll get our best videos right into your YouTube feed as soon as we post them. All right, let's dig into the 4 things you need to do right now before you decide to start looking for a home. All right, number 1 is addressing your credit. Your credit score is super important, probably one of the most important parts of the home buying process. Your credit score is created by all the money interactions you've had with lenders over the course of really your lifetime. So that could be credit cards, that could be money you borrowed for buying a car or something like that. That's even like the bills you get every month. So for your electric or for your TV, those kinds of things. They're all inside of kind of a system. And if you keep up with your bills properly, pay your bills on time, pay back your credit cards over a course of time properly, then you're going to have a higher credit score. If you've had problems, haven't been able to make payments, have even gone through bankruptcy or something like that, then you're going to have a much lower credit score, and that's going to affect everything. So the first thing you want to do right now, way before you even start deciding to buy a house, is address your credit score. Now, I've created some great videos. I'll put a link right above me here to some of those videos that teach you how to find your credit score and do that for free, and then how to fix your credit score if you have problems with it. So definitely check out those videos and address your credit right now so you're in a great position when you go ahead and start the process of buying a house. Number 2 is the down payment. When you buy a house, you usually are going to be borrowing money from a lender or a bank who's going to help you pay for the house, and then you're going to pay them back over 15 or even 30 years. But they expect that you put some money down at the beginning, and that's called a down payment. A lot of times that's 3 to 5% of the purchase price. So if you're buying a house for $100,000, that would be $3,000 to $5,000, and if you're buying one for $200,000, then obviously that's $6,000 to $10,000. For someone who's buying a house for the first time, that can be a ton of money. And if you haven't thought about it ahead of time, then you're kind of stuck without a down payment. And even though there are ways that you can buy a house with very little down payment or no down payment at all, you kind of don't want to be in that situation. So start saving now. Of course, I've created a video for that as well, talking about down payment assistance programs. So there actually are programs out there that can help give you a grant for your down payment or small loans for your down payment. I've also got a video for just how to save money, smart ways to save up money right now for your down payment. That link will be right there. The third thing you need to start thinking about right now is what your budget is going to be for your home payment, for the payment of the mortgage on your home. So obviously you're going to be borrowing some money, and if you went out and got a $500,000 house, then you're going to have like a $3,000 a month mortgage payment. You're probably not going to be able to handle that. It's going to be totally bad. You want to understand right now exactly what you can borrow so you can start thinking about what kinds of houses are available in your town. I think the best way to do this is if you're paying rent right now, think about how much money you're paying in rent, because if that's working out, then then that's a fair amount of money that you could pay out on a monthly basis and it would be okay. It would fit your budget, right? And then you can go online and look at mortgage calculators, and there's tons of them. Just Google it. You'll find a ton of them, and figure out how much you could borrow, what the total amount you could borrow is, so that you would have a monthly payment that's similar to what you're paying in rent right now. That'll give you a great sense of how expensive the house can be that you can buy in your market. So now you'll know, okay, if I want to pay basically the same amount I'm paying in rent right now, then I can buy about a $150,000 house or something like that. It gives you a great sense right away of exactly what price the house can be that'll fit into your budget. Finally, number 4, it's time to start understanding the local real estate market. You want to get a sense a little bit of where things are at. Are prices going up and up and up, or are prices going down? And why are either of those things happening? Real estate markets are similar to the stock market or anything else. They can go up because of demand. They can go down if there's less demand. And that's the way the market works. The better you understand that, before you even get involved in it, the better you can know when you do decide to start looking for a house, where the market's at, what you can expect as far as competition. Are there going to be 10 people trying to make an offer on any good house in this town immediately when it goes onto the market? Or is the market a little softer and you might be able to offer a little bit less money than maybe the person is asking and still have a good chance of getting that house because of the way the real estate market is working in your town? Obviously, a realtor is a perfectly good way to deal with this situation, and we're definitely going to suggest that you get a realtor when you get closer to the actual buying process. But having some knowledge by going online and looking what houses are for sale, by driving around and seeing what the prices are, you're going to know where the market is at and be able to jump in with that realtor when you're ready to buy the house with full knowledge of kind of how the process works. And then the realtor will give you even more knowledge. They'll say, okay, well, this is how it's working right now, and here's some inside information that you're not going to get from going on Zillow or Realtor.com or whatever, and they'll help you take it to the next level when you're actually in the process of buying your own home. Okay, so to review, step 1, deal with your credit. Start addressing it right now. Find out what your credit score is. If it's not good, go find your credit report, figure out how to start fixing it. The second thing is a down payment. You need to start saving right now or planning for how you're going to make that down payment at least 3 to 5% of the purchase price of your new home. Number 3, you want to figure out how much you can afford to buy. I suggest using the amount you're paying for rent right now and figuring that out with an online mortgage calculator to understand exactly how much a house could cost that would fit into your budget. And then number 4, finally, get a sense of the real estate market in your purchase area or your local area if you're going to buy a house in your own space. Figure out if the prices are going up, if the prices are going down, if there's very few houses on the market, and that means it's going to be kind of a hard market. It's going to be tough to get a house, or if there's lots of houses on the market and very few buyers, and then it'll be a little bit easier to get the house of your dreams. Make sense? If you want more information about the entire home buying process, I've got the perfect resource for you. It's at newhomebuyersguide.net. I've created a 9-step process that takes you all the way through the home buying process, all the way from the beginning, stuff I talked about in this video, to the end where you're moving into your house and more. We've got online resources, a book that comes with it, a Facebook page that's private and only folks who are part of the New Home Buyers Guide can be in it, and all sorts of great stuff in there. So check out all the rest of our resources at newhomebuyersguide.net. Okay, I'm Jeremy, and until the next time, have a wonderful day.